Hey, Chess World, it's me again. Let me get straight to the point. I played one of my best tournament games ever. Um, Let me give you some background. It was a rapid tournament held in kind of an elite place that had a special technology that tracks the moves online. So on my phone, I could see my games after the tournament and analyze them with the coach or maybe show it to you guys. So yeah, that's how I know the moves. And from my phone I copied the moves from here in all of my games. There were 7 rounds, so I will show you 7 games that I played. Oh, that's spoiler. So yeah. By the way guys, you might wonder why did I even sign up for this tournament? Well, I signed up for this tournament because it was an open tournament, which means there were weak and strong players. Like, there was even an AM in our... there was even an AM in the tournament. Imagine if I would be playing against him, right? Right? Guys, I think that's what cool kids say, is foreshadowing. So yeah, let me get straight to the first game. So I was playing with white and I was playing against literally the champion of our region under 6 years old. But that title didn't really say much because that's under 6 years old. And there were just 4th and 3rd category players, like, and maybe 2nd at best category players there was. So it didn't really say much. Plus I defeated him twice. So I thought it would be an easy W. But I'm an idiot because I was too relaxed. Because this guy literally handed my ass to me. Okay, I started with e4, knight f3, and I wanted to convert this game into a scotch because, well, I know literally every move in this position. But he played the Petrov, and I was really annoyed with this opening because I didn't know how to properly play it. I mean, I was taking it first because, I mean, is the best move, is what I was taught. But with the Stanford Gambit, when it came out, I struggled a lot because I never won a game with Stanford Gambit. I think like I made one time. I think I won one time, probably, but most of the cases I was losing to the Stanford Gambit. For those who don't know, Stanford Gambit is like takes here. You just gambit away a pawn. Takes. Don't listen to what Stockfish says. I'm going to turn him off. Just for that. Here and first. And black has a good position pretty much. They have really opened bishops. They have an active position just for a pawn. But of course there's this, and white has some chance to win too. But if white is not careful, they could get into some trouble. So that's why I was losing to that gambit. So I decided to play this a normal move, defending my pawn and not getting some complicated Stanford Gambit stuff that I didn't know. Because I don't really know how to play against it, so I just play this. Bishop b4. I played d3 to unpin, but unfortunately I blocked my bishop. He played d6 with the same thing, opening up his bishop, maybe pin me in the future. And unlike me, the big difference is, unlike me, his bishop is not blocked because he already went here. And my bishop, well, its only move is here. Maybe I could go here. Oh wait, no. He played this actually. Oh, sorry guys. I accidentally played this. Made this one wrong. Guys, sorry. I'm sorry. He actually played this move. I accidentally played... made this... I accidentally copied the move as here because I thought he played d3. d6. But then I realized, oh wait a minute, he played d5, so the rest of the game is actually here. Alright guys, good, I hope we understand each other. I played bishop d2 just to unpin me, and so this won't happen because this move really threatened that one. And I could not escape because well, I mean, I'm pinned. I didn't really want to take because that would just increase the pressure on my knight that is already pinned. I don't really like that. So I played this. We decided to trade, and then we again decided to trade. I decided not to go here because I mean, he's just going to first trade, and then it's gonna take this again, and I'm going to be down a pawn, I think. Oh wait, but there is this. But it was too complicated, so I decided to take here. But it was a mistake, is what I understood sooner. After some trades were made, I tragically got pinned. That's why you should never be stuck in the center for a long time, because there can be this. I decided to go here. I don't know why. I think a better move would be here or here. Like, I mean, at least lose it with. I mean, lose it like at least for a pawn. I was still not trying to give up, but somewhere there, I mean, some moves after, I think you already understood that I lost the games. Of course, I did not resign here, but I'm gonna save you some time because we've got like 6 other games to go, and I'm just going to say I lost, but after a long game actually. For a long time I was trying not to give up, but he won anyway. So yeah, for my best tournament, that was a rough start for my best tournament. So why do I think it is my best tournament, you might wonder? Well, the miracle starts in this game. I was playing against a second category player. His name is Nurale, and we've played against each other quite a bit on multiple tournaments, and we defeated each other a lot of times. So yeah, last time I defeated him, so he really wanted a revenge. So yeah, that was the second round. So let's start the game. The opening was Italian opening. I decided to get the Gucci piano game because I already know everything in there, because I literally know everything what you should play against this one. Last time he played that against me and I won in a long game. So I already memorized it like my 5 fingers. For those who don't know how to play against it, I'm gonna teach you. So when he plays this, you should not panic. You should just go here. If he goes here, what he did in the game, just take, check. If he blocks with knight, you can go here, and you pressure this one, and you take with the knight, I think, here. And what you should do is play d5. But I kind of forgot some of my opening knowledge, and I played here. But it was way better to play d5. But why you might wonder it's better to play d5? Well, because white, if I want to be playing d5 like I did in the game, white will play d5, and I mean, knight on the edge is knight on the rim is dim. That's what I'm going to say to you. Because I mean, I could only take from here, even if he goes here. And what if he goes here? Then I'm going to be just lost. I'll have to reroute the knight somehow to a better position, but it would take a lot of time. So I would not want to go here. But but fortunately for me, he played queen to g3. So I played myself d5. He decided to pin it. I unpinned it. We decided to trade. He developed his bishop. I castled. Knight to he played knight to e5. I guess he just wanted to ruin my pawn structure and just remove my advantage of two bishops, of a bishop pair. But I was like, go ahead, buddy. I have these ideas happening. After some moves, he got the open file, and his bishop was on a pretty good diagonal. I won a second pawn, yeah, but I lost the 2-pawn advantage. Now I have only 1 pawn. And yeah, I played h6 to go here, but he prevented me from going here, so I went here for this. Idea. He went there, and I decided to trade because this bishop was a bit annoying. It was restricting me from going here and trying to trade like in the future. Maybe here. I want to trade really. And now we got to the end game where I was a pawn up. Just a clean pawn up, and I had 2 connected passers, and even though it looks pretty dangerous that I'm letting white take this pawn and let this close pawn become a passer, there is actually nothing to fear about, because I mean I'm just going to go here and you will never promote this pawn, and well, my connected to passed pawns are pretty dangerous. And I could even sacrifice one of them to get the other. Then I just went there. And there was this idea, let's just say that. I mean, I just made my king journey here because I wanted to attack the rook, and I mean, after I get here, I will just make a queen, he'll sacrifice, and I'm just going to win the game. because I'm going to be a rook. But he didn't want me to go there, so I just played this. And by the way, for people who don't know why I did not play this here, I actually could play there. I actually could play this easily, and he can't defend it because I mean I'm just going to go here and he's just going to be dead lost. So yeah, it was actually better for me to go here, but I decided because that there was a win anyway. I said there was a win anyway because there still is a win. Yeah, and I just tricked him into going close to his rook because I made him think that I would go to his rook, but I was actually going for the pawns the whole time. And he resigned the game actually. By the way, can you just acknowledge how sad it is that he can't even go here because I mean I'm just gonna take, and if he takes, I mean he's just going to be dead lost. Like one of these pawns will fall and I'm just going to win. For example, here, 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 and you're just dead lost. And you're still dead lost actually. So yeah. And by the way, do you know how ironic is that? He let me have the pawn in the opening. He let me have a pawn in the opening of the game, which is really strange. By the way, guys, for people who don't know why I didn't take this, it's because it's too risky. What my coach said. I mean, white is really well developed. He already castled his king. It has some active development going on. And if I take another pawn, not develop and not castle my king, there could be some of these sacrifices going on. For example, like take, there could be even actually here sacrificing the rook for my king not being castled. And if I'll play this, for example, well, there'll be this, and yeah, after some time, what Stockfish thinks it's going to be really bad for black, because yeah, it's going to be just really bad for. It's going to be really bad for them actually, and what my coach also thinks. I mean, you cut this from castling, and it's pretty risky, I should say. And then you go here also attacking that, and then going and having some of checkmating ideas. By the way, checkmate, yeah, because you can go here, you can go here, you can't take. So yeah, and you lose that one. So yeah, it's really risky to go here. But alright. So yeah, that's the way you never should take. So yeah. That's why, by the way, you should never play this opening at the advanced level, because it's just too risky and too bad for white here. Not risky, I mean it's just too bad for white. Yeah. Alright. Let me just speedrun the other 5 games that we have. So yeah, I was playing with white. I think I was. Oh yeah, I was up against a small boy who was the 3rd category player, and who was actually in my coach's group. So yeah, we go to the same group with the small boy. So yeah, I played the Scotch, and he already made a big mistake because he traded in the center too much, and now I've got a powerful center that you can't even go here with the knight because you already traded it, and there is no really good way to attack the queen. I mean, if you go here, I mean, I could play this, I could play this. Any of these moves are good. Heck, I could even play this, going straight to the attack. But I decided to play here. He decided to go here. It was just developing, and then he, for some reason, just gambited a pawn. I don't know if that's a blunder or not. But he just lost a pawn for no reason. I don't know why. He was a good chess player. I don't know what happened to him in that game. So yeah, I took the pawn, and now he didn't really want to trade with me, so he played this. Played this check, and I don't really understand why, because why are you making stupid checks? I mean, I'm just going to develop, first of all. Second of all, attack your queen, so you have to move it again, and you just have to waste time. Well, you could have, I don't know, maybe take, and maybe develop like this, with some attack going on. And if I defend here, I mean, you could easily give myself a bad pawn structure. Have some kind of compensation for that. But no. He decided to retreat and attack my pawn at the same time. I defended it, and at the same time I said, do you want to trade? Do you want to trade? And I mean, if you trade, I'm just going to take here and open up my rook. And plus, I'm a pawn up, so it's better for me to trade. But he didn't, and went there. So, which is a mistake, because I can easily play this, and if he blocks, which he did in the game, I'm just gonna go here, and then I'm just gonna take this pawn. Wait, what? Why didn't I take this pawn, you might ask me? Well, that's a big brain move right there, guys. Because I just wanted to destroy him. I just wanted to destroy him. Like, because there's a giant attack going on. Everything is forced right here. And he gave me a check because he understood that if he didn't give me a check and didn't cover that one, I would have just checkmated him one of these two squares. So, and here's actually a funny thing what happened, guys. So guys, what happened is that actually I didn't notice that it was a check, so I just went to the checkmate and just declared to the judge, well, it's checkmate. I think it was board 7, I think. I was like, board 7, white won by checkmate, and when judge finally came, he said, wait, it's check. And then I got the first illegal move of the game. So, and I got really scared because, wait, that's a check. Now he knows my plan, but I don't know why I panicked. Why I panicked? Because I could easily go here. And I could easily sacrifice it because I have this one, but I just wanted to beat that kid up and just humiliate him by making him go to the all over here. So yeah, I panicked for a bit when he ate my bishop, but he didn't see the checkmate that was going on. So yeah, I won another game. No, I won 2 games in a row, 2 out of 3. A pretty good result. Let's go to the 4th game. it started with an Italian again. By the way, guys, he played the same opening, and that guy, by the way, is a first category player. That's almost a candidate master. Really, I'm not kidding. First category players are really strong. I have one of my coaches is a first category player, and he actually was the one who taught me. How ironic that I should play against that. So, yeah. And I was expecting him to go here, but he actually played d3. And that is actually way more solid than here, because you're not gambiting away a pawn. You just want to go here, pin me here, then replace this one by here, so I would never pin you there. This is actually a really solid position, and it's way better for white than this one. So yeah, he already knew what he was doing. And here I was not actually expecting him to play d3, because I didn't know how to play against d3. So I just played logical moves. He played a4 to trap my bishop. He like set out a trap for me, a sneaky trap. But fortunately I noticed it, so now I have this one. Now he castled his king, and I already smelled blood. I literally smelled blood when he castled. I was like, wait, let me go for an attack, because if I'm just going to castle and be in the same opening as this guy who is a first category player, who is against a strong player in the position that I don't know, I'm going to lose. So I have to get the initiative to myself. So yeah, I decided to go here. First of all, pin him here, and in the future, if he goes here, I could have some ideas of this happening to sacrifice my bishop and open my rook. To sacrifice my bishop and open my rook. He played this e3, bishop to e3, and his idea is if I take, he will get double pawns, but in compensation he has an open file and a big attack on myself actually, and he would be the one who gets the initiative. So I decided to go here to retreat with the bishop to a little cozy home, if you let me say that. And he played h3. And even though I did say that there was this, there wasn't right now. There wasn't any ideas right now, because I mean, if the knight wasn't here, I could have actually played this one, because takes. He retreats, for example, and I go here with my queen, and I'm threatening for him to go here. I'm threatening to take this and checkmate him, and I'm threatening to go here and checkmate him. So yeah. But this knight really is really annoying in this position. So I was like, wouldn't it be cool if I sacrificed it? And I didn't see that. And I didn't see any sacrifice. I mean, here, but he could easily just play this. He wasn't forced to take this knight. So yeah, I didn't want to risk it, and I played h5, bishop to h5. He decided to play here, so he would just replace his knight. I went there for the ideas of g5, get the attack. He played b4. I don't know why. I guess this, but I could actually easily play here and undevelop my knight, because First of all, um, my attack is so good that even if I develop my knight here, it would be okay, because I have such a good attack, in my opinion, of course. I thought he completely stopped it, what he thought it is, but of course he did not stop it. Even though he kind of stopped the advancement of this pawn, there were still these ideas right now. He decided to trade the bishops, and he played here finally. And my plan was coming through. I undeveloped my knight so it would defend this. And I was a bit worried here, but I thought, wait a minute, I could easily knock him out of the game from the start. So yeah, he took, and he expected me to take, which is bad for black. But I actually took myself here, and he said go here. So, in this position, after the tournament, my coach said, why didn't you just take? And I said that I was scared of this, being kind of defending this, kind of attacking that. And if I, for example, defend it like this, right, he could just play this, and now this pawn is really defended. But there was d5, the d5 ideas actually. I'm attacking this, I'm attacking that. If you trade, it's good for me, bozo. I'm just going to go here, attack this, and now this, my queen is open again for the attack. And which I did not actually see. So yeah. But I did not take because I was scared of the attack. Disappear. And after some trades happened, he was actually a pawn up, but it was actually not for a long time. It was just temporarily. He was a pawn up. Here I completely missed the idea of queen g8, with what my coach said, because after this one there is no square for the knight to go, because queen covers this one, pawn covers this one. You can't go to your own pieces squares. You can go here, you can't go here because pawn blocks it right now. So yeah, and you can't go here because the king and the queen are covering that. Completely missed it because on my mind there was only just destroy this guy. Don't care about any material, just destroy him. So that's why I played this, to have myself a passer and have a great attack in here on his castle king. And I'm gonna win actually this pawn. This one I meant. He played here. I guess he wanted to escape with his king in the future, but I just took, and he decided to trade the queens because he wants to trade the giant attack that I had. He decided to go here because I was threatening for him to go here and just having a checkmate in 2 moves. So yeah, that's why he defended that. He covered that square. I decided to check him and have my pawn 1 square against this. 1 square from promoting. That's what I wanted to say. I went here with the ideas of this. He went there. Now that doesn't work, unfortunately. But I think it was time for my knight to come alive now. So it would try to help in this. So it would try to help in there. here. He wanted here to get this pawn. I decided to go here so it would be defended. He played this so uh, to increase more pressure on the pawn and maybe trade the queens. And as you can see, the attack was shrinking already that I had. The massive attack that I had already shrunk. And it was somewhere in this position where I offered him a draw. But he said, "No, bro, I'm good." And he was going to win this pawn now. But he was going to win this pawn, and now he had a better position, a way better position than I had. But I could still fight actually in this position. But what I should have done here is just take and just take this, and I had a better position. I had either equal position or a better one. Stockfish right now recommends you a5 for it to be equal, but I don't know why, because you just go here and you just lose this pawn now. Oh wait, e5, that's what Stockfish recommends. Right, at a5. Oh no, a5 he does recommend. Alright, I guess he is kind of correct. That it is pretty equal. But no, I decided not to trade again. No, not to trade with them, and to go here. And for this rook would defend my king from the ideas of this. And he played that. He just blundered the pawn though. But in exchange for the pawn, he got a good attack. By the way, guys, in here he had about 13 or 16 seconds. So even though he was winning, it still was really hard for him to actually win. This. So yeah, after some time, I was already up 2 pawns, and I thought I was winning, but I was wrong, because I just saw this one. And now there is this, and I was officially losing. I was officially losing now. But he had about 30 seconds. He had less than a minute on the clock, and even though I was losing, he can't really find the win here in less than a minute. Heck, not even less than a minute. He was even less than 30 seconds, I think. But the thing is, he had a lot of time shrunk because of my attack, which happened in there. And if he's not careful enough, which he wasn't, I've got a winning position now, because nobody can stop this pawn now. He sacrificed his rook, and I went there, and I queened. And after that, he just resigned the game. And I won the game against the first category player. A first category player is almost a candidate master. They're really strong. Alright guys, it is already 40 minutes. I'm really sorry for this video, for it being long. But I fortunately found some useful stuff, let's just say that. Okay, goodbye. Bye, Chessworld. It's going to be a 2-part series, because the first part is already long. The last 3 games is going to be uploaded, I think, after 2 hours after I upload this video, probably. Alright. And actually, let me tease you something. In this game, I was playing against an international master. Oh wait, no. In this game, I was playing against an international master. In this game, I was playing against a kid, a really talented kid, I think. Or was it in that game? Alright, you will find out it in the second part. Bye, Chess World.